dangerous podcast. We gonna be in the building. What's good? They can't what's going down, man. Let's get it.
What's good?
Hundo up in this piece. Hundo. We ain't out.
F to the R to the S to the H to the O to the U to the T. That fresh out.
What's up? Come on
Hey, man,
now.
we in the building, man. Hey, wake up the
wake 'em
neighbors,
up.
man. We up here early
Wake
today,
'em up
man.
if you taking a nap.
Jay Camp's in the building. What's going down, man?
Good.
What's
What's
goody?
good? What's good, peoples?
Jay
What's
Camp's
happening?
up in here. Bebo P. Jay Camp. What's goody today, man? We up in here early, man.
Yeah,
go.
early on a Sunday, man. So
In church.
probably surprised and shocked a few people, but we in the building.
Yeah.
As
We got up
promised.
in here, man. Bebo P's up in here. What's goody, man? What's going down, man? Straight out of church, man. What's going on, man?
Man, happy birthday to hip hop, man. The advanced version of hip hop when it started in the 70s and 80s. But yeah, salute to hip hop as a whole. Salute to you guys. Thank you
Facts.
for rocking with Fresh Shout, the world's
Facts.
most dangerous podcast. Hit that like and subscribe, and you're always welcome. Iceberg, how you feeling, man?
Hey, man, we up in here, man. Sunday, man. This episode, man, we had to come in a little early, man. Just try to
Top 50.
get y'all going, man, for the Hip Hop 50, man. Friday was crazy, man. To me, man, probably one of the greatest concerts I ever saw. I wasn't even there, man.
It was
The
heavy.
Hip Hop Live 50, man. 8 hours, man. Like, it was crazy, man. We're going to talk about that, man, but, man, Gritty's in here.
Gritty
Salute,
was
Gritty,
man.
what's good?
going on?
What's
going
good?
on?
Salute to you, bro.
Gritty,
Salute,
man. He's in
salute.
the building.
Yeah.
Ruben's up in here going on.
Yeah, Sunday's
Hey,
best, you
It's
know.
Sunday, man. We try to keep it smoothie with it, dog.
Good
You know what I'm saying?
afternoon, Miss Angela. Good
Afternoon.
What's
afternoon.
going
Top of the
on?
afternoon, Miss Angela.
Salute. Born
Born
gifted.
Gifted.
What's up,
Born
man?
gifted in the
Back.
building.
Prime Minister
Back.
Prime.
Yeah, we gotta get that church.
What's
man, you know what I'm saying?
happening?
What's going on, man?
Well, just got out of
Here,
the church.
salute.
Yeah.
Great day to you too,
That's
man.
Fancy.
Great
Hey,
day. Great day
We
indeed.
got a great show for y'all today, man. We're gonna be going crazy
yeah.
hard in the paint, man. But first, man, we definitely got to talk about the disrespectful MC Shan. If y'all don't understand the game, he just apologized, man. To Nas, he basically called Nas everything but a child of God, man. He actually waited for Nas to get done with the actual concert that was at Yankee Stadium. Nas ripped it, by the way.
He
The
did.
question, though, was his actual apology sincere? Jay Camp, what you thinking about the bull, though?
I mean, it seems sincere to me. I mean, I would never question for the most part what's on another man's heart, but
Okay.
it definitely seems sincere. I don't know why you would apologize to somebody, live over video if it's not sincere. And I believe
Okay.
for him it was sincere. Plus, he did it on hip hop's birthday, man. Like, what better time
Yeah.
to make peace?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, for that day. But yeah, I definitely believe that Shan's apology was sincere. I don't take anything malicious by what he did. I don't think it was cap. I think he really meant what he said.
I do too, man. I do too. I do
agree.
too, though.
I agree.
I third that emotion. Then I think that he even realized he said it best in so many words. MC Shan did on that video. He said that in so many words. He was wrong and he apologized as a man. So when you use words of that like, yeah, I do believe that he reflected on his words and what was said. And, I think it was a dope situation as a man to approach another man to let it be known that, you were wrong. You're out of place. I'd said before that, he appeared hurt when he made that initial outrage. And clearly that's the case. But, hey, again, he apologized. Nas really didn't, go overboard. He just acted as a king should. and you know, even Nas said it on the video, you know, speak your piece, King, and he's
I
like,
like that.
hey,
Okay.
you know, MC Shan, he apologized, and just to give him additional credit, he rocked out his performance, this part of the performance.
Ooh.
He did.
He rocked
Okay.
that, kill that
Yeah.
noise, and
Okay.
the entire
Alright.
bridge. Mr. Magic, by the way. So salute. But yeah, I mean, he rocked out with energy, man. On that
Yeah.
stage, man, and you know, doing the WAP and all that. With Molly Mall and Craig
Okay.
G,
All
you
right.
know, and
Okay.
all that. But yeah, salute to Nas for, you know, hearing MC Shan, and of course including him on such a legendary performance. And salute to MC Shan as well for, you
Hey
know,
man, this is the thing though,
apologizing.
man. Gritty's basically saying it was sincere after he got the call invite from Nas. I agree.
But it's still sincere though. It
It's
doesn't
still
take away
sincere,
from the
definitely.
sincerity.
But this is the thing though.
But that's the question. Was he sincere? Whether
Yeah.
he was
Yeah.
sincere after he got the call or whenever. The man was still sincere.
I think he was.
This is the thing though, man. Do you think he gave him a bag though? Do you think?
I mean,
Do you think he
They all
just
got
said,
a
you know,
bag.
hand the jewels off? You know what I'm saying? Like that little dude out there. You know, you think he just handed the jewels off to him? You know what I'm saying? In the
Nah.
park. You know what I'm saying?
I think they all got a bag for their respective
yeah, I mean,
performances.
I think they all got a bag.
I'm talking about MC Shan though.
I don't
It's
think he
like,
got
you know,
an extra
X-Men, the extra
Yeah.
joint. You think that's not just basically
Nah.
just dapped him with the cash? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I don't think
I
he
don't
got
either.
I don't think he got an extra
Okay,
bag, man.
okay.
I think
I
this
don't
was
either.
really, it just had to be done. You know,
Okay,
like I said,
gotcha.
regardless of when he made his
Gotcha.
piece, it needed to be done. I mean, they both two
TBS,
legends.
salute.
They both two legends. So look, I'm just glad it was done, man. We
Yeah.
can all kind of
Facts,
move on
facts,
from
yeah.
it and
Yep.
kind of rip the kufi off and just say, look, man, these brothers made
Yeah.
peace and they're
Mhm.
keeping it pushing in this
Facts.
world of hip hop.
And this is good for
on
Nas.
hip hop's birthday.
Berkeley Smith.
Oh, yeah.
Gritty, man.
Oh,
Nas
yeah.
running the game right now. No ego involved.
Absolutely. We saw this happen
Yeah.
with 21 Savage back in
21,
February.
Same exact thing.
Nice one,
Yeah.
Bebo. Yeah.
Same exact
Again,
Same
thing.
situation.
Nas,
you know,
Nas basically
from the
just
old to the new school.
He's taking a lot of situations,
Yep.
man, and making them beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like you said,
Yep.
Bebo, the 21 situation actually made a song out of the joint.
Right.
You
One
know what I'm
mic, one
saying?
gun.
Then
And
also,
Berkeley
man,
Smith. Yeah. No
this
ego
was the
involved.
right situation to do. I think Nas played this. I mean, I'm not saying he played a game, but he actually played it correctly, man. And then also, I don't know who basically said, "Hey, MC, you know, do it on video." And so it was one thing to actually dap it up, but another thing to actually put it out there and say, you know, hey, I apologize. I was on some other bull. You know what I'm saying? So salute to MC Shan. This is black men actually, man, showing love, man, and doing their thing, man, and actually, you know, fixing problems, man, and it doesn't have to come to any violence at all. So I think that's dope
Right.
on the hip hop
Word.
situation as well, man. What you guys' final thoughts on MC Shan getting a little bag, man, in my opinion, and basically squashing this joint, man, so we can actually celebrate the hip hop Philly correctly.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's about. He was a bigger person in this situation.
Okay.
And salute to Nas for being the
boss.
diplomat that he is, and
Facts.
also extending that invite because he is a big part of, you know, saying the legacy of hip hop. So, you know, everything was done that needed to be done. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Regardless of, you know what I'm saying, what motivated the
Fact.
peacemaking,
Okay.
it needed to be done,
It did.
regardless.
It did.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised. In fact, I would lean on the side of the fact that MC Shan was already a part of the plan of him being on the show prior
I
to
agree.
Oh, absolutely.
the rant
Yeah, I
taking
agree,
place.
yeah.
Nas just being the bigger person
Mike
during MC Shan's rant at the time. You know, somebody said it just a few seconds ago in the chat. You know, Nas is just exercising wisdom. He's wise in a lot of facets of life. So, but hey, either way, salute to both men for, you know, resolving what needed to be done, not just as two black men, but also representing for the culture as needed and coming together for hip hop 50s anniversary and concert here.
Absolutely.
Prime Minister
And
Sports
salute to
saying,
Melly Mel for doing the same thing,
yeah,
man. Melly
facts.
Mel
Yeah.
apologized to
Yeah, he
Eminem.
did.
he actually took
He
down the
did.
song too. You know
He
what I'm saying?
did.
So
Yeah,
salute to him.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Prime
Salute to the
Minister
old
Sports
schools
is
for
saying
that.
Nas the GOAT, hip hop's first Woodstock moment.
Mm.
7 hours, no commercials, man. No one hurt.
Right, no one
Wasn't like
hurt.
that Dirk situation, you know what I'm saying? With
Right,
the
man.
up in the joint.
Man.
Purest form of
Right.
respect.
Indeed.
Salute Prime Minister Sports,
50,
man. in the
50K,
building.
man.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, man, like I said, this was, I mean, I didn't know they was going to stream it. So, you know, I was like, oh, man, you know, I wish I could have been there. You know, next thing you know, salute to BP in the building, man, swung through. We was watching on the laptop, man, feeling like we was in the concert, man. It was crazy, man. Mass Appeal, again, Nas's company put on one of the best concerts, man. This
Yep.
Friday or last Friday, man, on hip hop's birthday.
August 11th.
Stream was crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't get to see Common. Common was there so early, man. I didn't get to see Common.
Oh, he rocked it. He rocked
it.
it, man.
He killed it.
Again,
did.
Fat Joe with the shirt off, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this joint
Yeah, he could have
was
kept
really
that shirt
crazy.
on. For sure.
Yeah, man, keep this shirt on, my G. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
But this
Wow.
was a special situation. Dougie going crazy, man. Dougie was in there
Doing
going
the
crazy.
Dougie, too.
Doing the Dougie, you
Man,
know what I'm saying?
man.
There were so many moments, man, but J Kemp, Bebo P in the chat, put down in the chat, man, what y'all thinking, man? What's your favorite moment? J Kemp, Bebo P, what's your guys' favorite moment from Friday night, man? There was so many. And, of course, we're going to get to the highlights of Run DMC in that situation. But what other stuff did you guys see that stood out to you?
I mean, obviously, Nas giving Lauryn her flowers and allowing her to basically to have a 25 minute set
Yeah.
of her own where she murked it, man.
Yeah,
I
she
mean, because the fact,
Yeah.
and there was a lot of memes floating around to the fact that Nas was able to get her to show up on time and come outside. He deserves flowers and a win just for that.
And the NY cap.
With the NY cap on too. I mean, obviously Snoop bringing out Dougie, Slick, doing the Lottie Dottie, Ice Cube and Dub C being out there representing the West Coast.
They killed
Yep.
it.
Yeah.
The only
They
thing he didn't
killed
do, though, he didn't see walk, though. I was waiting for him to see walk.
Right,
Get to see walk.
right.
Mike H is saying that KRS-One, the bridge is over, the bridge is over. Killed that.
See, oh yeah, man. You know, Joe bringing out KRS-One was money too.
Crazy.
It was money.
Kim,
Yeah, it was.
just the standing ovation that Kim got. I felt like when
Yeah,
Kim came out
yeah.
there was when the crowd really
Hey, we missed
really
Kim,
got
man.
amplified.
We missed her. For real.
that the crowd got so amplified when Kim came out, man. But those were kind of like the standout
Yeah.
moments for me. I wish I can say like Wayne, but the audio for some reason was poor when
Yeah.
Wayne was on stage.
But Wayne's
As
showmanship, though, was crazy.
Oh, it
though.
was crazy.
His
Kim-
showmanship was right.
Oh, yeah.
Cam too,
Yeah.
like the audio.
Oh,
was
Cam.
just
I
poor.
forgot about Cam.
Was poor
Oh,
when Cam was on
Cam.
stage. I don't think it was due to Cam or Wayne.
Yeah.
I think whatever Mass Appeal had going on,
turn your
audio
mic up.
quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot.
I
of
mean,
that.
think about it though. Like 20 niggas sharing the mic and bull. You know,
Oh, I mean,
absolutely.
absolutely.
You know
I
what I'm saying?
mean, the engineer had some work to
Yeah.
do.
Hey man, the light board, the LED board was going ham that night too. You know what I'm saying?
Everything was going ham, man. But it was so many great moments, man. Salute to hip hop, man. It was such a
salute
great
to
show. I
hip
think
hop.
somebody
It was
said in the
goody.
chat, you know, we had 7-8 hours of just unfiltered
Yeah,
You know what I'm
promise
saying?
support.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
hip hop just going in, man. It was a great
Gritty.
show, man. Gritty said it best.
Yeah,
8-hour
8
show
hour
was
show
perfect.
perfect, man. Yeah, dope how we can go back and rewatch my favorite set. And that's the thing too, man, that they did it perfectly. It was like, it
Tip
wasn't
in.
no like, oh, you got to watch it over here in some goofy app that costs $5. Hey, man, just stream the joint, show a commercial in between the sets, and then the DJ sets. Crazy. To see
Yeah.
the DJs going hard in the paint, man. Seeing Crazy Legs too. Bebo Pito, what was your favorite spot besides Ashanti and Boo? You might get that chair, dog. You might get that chair. You know what I'm saying? Take an old time religion. You know what I'm saying?
Shoot, nah.
Nah, what you
Nah,
thinking of?
but same.
Oh, my bad, people.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Ghost sharing that moment with Method Man and Deck,
and they loved it
Capadon.
too. They did. They loved it.
That's
Yeah.
one thing. That's why I always say Wu-Tang is the greatest group of all time. They never do stuff solo. They always bring. It's always at least gonna be 4 of them there.
Yeah.
Even though it was supposed to be a Ghostface set, but that was such a huge moment, man, because they all rocked it out, man. And they was all there to support Ghost to make sure he shined. But my bad, B.O.P. I wanted to make sure I gave Wu.
Got to show love to Wu.
Oh yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. I agree with both of you brothers. You guys listed off the highlights. I mean, that Ghostface situation during his set, it was a mini Wu-Tang Clan performance.
Yeah.
So you guys are right in that, it just goes to show that one, they are all brothers, not just group members. And they have been for a long time. They've been family for a long time. But two, it just goes to show how, even though Ghost is named as that headliner for that set or that part of the set, he was like, you know what, nah, this, for Hip Hop 50, I gotta bring at least some of my brothers out for this, because this is hip hop. And before it was Ghostface, it was Wu-Tang. So he repped as Ghost, but also they repped as Wu. Like you said, Iceberg, the DJs, they did their thing, from DJ Battle Cat to DJ Hurricane, from the Beastie Boys to DJ Manny Fresh.
Clark Clint did a great job too with the RIPs and all that, because nobody did that, so that was dope too. Salute to Clark Clint. And he threw Tupac in there. Remember, he had the conversation with Tupac with Angela Martinez.
That's right.
Everybody was a little hyped on that joint, so he showed love to Pac too. Salute to him though.
Yeah, mega salute.
Even though it was swift.
Great highlight.
It was swift. It was
quick.
Throw the joint on there real quick. B-Bo, keep going though. Keep going.
No. Hey, Ice Cube, like you brother said, rocked it out with Dub C. I would have liked to have seen a little something there.
Hey man, this ain't Mike H is also saying
good
too. It was dope to see EPMD come out together.
They came out together not once, but
twice.
Yeah, twice.
That's crazy. Salute Mike H, man, for that, man. Salute.
Yeah, absolutely. Salute for that. Yeah, it was dope for Snoop. Speaking of EPMD, they did their thing. It was dope for Snoop to exercise similar actions as Ghostface did and Nas, and it not just being about you, but bringing out cats. Snoop even brought out DJ Hollywood. In addition to
came through that suit on him, but he was looking good though. He said, he came in doing his thing too. Hollywood man going in, man.
DJ Hollywood.
Looked like he had a hot dog in his pocket, came out and ate it, you know what I'm saying? One of them old niggas with a hot dog in his pocket.
Cool G Rap getting his flowers for
being Cool G Rap getting his flowers.
Yeah.
Another salute for that, because they rocked that Fast Life and what was the other joint that they rocked together? It was the Ill Street Blues. That's what it was.
Got him.
Yeah. So salute to that. But yeah, so many dope moments. Of course, the Run DMC, situation with
Slick
that being
Rick
their last performance. Slick Rick. Coming out once during the day and once at night with Snoop Dogg as EPMD did. I mean, there's just so many highlighted moments. And of course, the Nas and Miss Lauryn Hill performance. It can't go without saying that. Chicago represented too.
They did.
Chicago, Common, he repped the first freestyle of that show.
It was dope too. It was dope. I had to get a replay on that one.
Yeah. But I mean, we could go on and on. But so many dope highlights from early in the day to late at night. That Hip Hop 50s concert gets a mega salute from Fresh Out.
Hey man, now Fat Joe, man, he gonna do a J Kim situation. J Kim gonna take his shirt off. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
J Kim gonna take his shirt off, man, and do his thing. You know what I'm saying?
Let out
for the ancestors. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do it for the ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Now this was crazy though. Fat Joe had a crazy set. A lot of people don't want to talk about Joe holding it down. But Joe represented. What was y'all thoughts on the Joe situation besides taking the cheeks out and boy? He was Joey Crack. You know what I'm saying? He showed us some crack on there. But the set was crazy though.
Yeah.
He represented for Bronx for sure.
Like 100 goodie.
I think bringing out KRS-One was definitely the highlight of that.
Crazy, yeah.
And then KRS-One having the kahunas to do their bridges over.
Yeah.
Knowing good and well Knowing good and well Nas put this joint out.
Right.
Yeah, hey man,
Right,
he had to
right,
represent.
right.
Hey, everybody
I said-
represented though. It was
I
crazy.
said salute to Chris One, man,
Yeah.
for doing that, man. But yeah, but Joe had a crazy set, man. Crazy set.
Yeah.
Brought Remy out with him. Of course, they did they joints.
Remy was looking icy too. Now, come on, salute
yeah.
to Papoose. You know what I mean?
Joe had the energy though, man. Joe had the energy. He
Yeah.
had the crowd going. Who brought out Jeter? Did Jeter come out there and Joe said
Kid
Jeter
Capri.
did come
Kid
out
Capri
there.
came
Yeah,
out. Yeah,
it was- yeah,
salute to
it was
Papa.
Oh, did he come out with Capri?
Yeah.
I remember seeing
He
Jeter
came out. Yeah,
come out. I
Capri
couldn't
brought him
remember.
out, man. Yeah,
Yep, during the day. Yeah.
yeah,
That's a
man.
flex.
You gotta. That was a major flex. Major flex.
Flex
On that.
right there.
It was.
But this
It
thing,
was.
I think that was a flex, but also the Coogee rap was a flex because
It
nobody
was a major
was
flex.
thinking
Yeah.
Coogee was gonna come out, man. Again, the other thing too, man, is the love that Snoop got. You know what I'm saying?
And that he
Snoop
gave.
got the love, yeah. And then to me, it was so dope to see Snoop share that stage, like J Camp said as well. You know what I'm saying, with some of the other artists sharing the stage. But Snoop was almost like the MCing when he came out, man. Just basically
Right.
bringing people in and out, pause, show
And
some
his set
love
was
to
dope.
the set was crazy.
Yeah,
He brought out
crazy.
Wiz Khalifa, man.
Yep.
I don't think Wiz Khalifa did the best job, but I think he did
Nah, he didn't.
a good job, you know what I'm saying, coming through. But again, him bringing out Slick Rick and Dougie, and Dougie, let's be clear,
Oh, yeah.
Dougie showed why he's still looking, you know what I'm saying, doing the bull, you know what I'm saying? He's
Oh,
still
yeah.
looking good out there doing his thing.
He was beatboxing at the end of that set for at least a good maybe two
man.
minutes. So
Bless.
and
I
and
was
I
gonna say
only,
maybe
I only
4.
noticed him taking maybe one real quick breath in the midst
Yeah.
of that, you know. But hey, that just went to show as a great reminder that Dougie Fresh, hands down, has been the greatest human beatboxer of all time.
Billy
And
Barr saying that
that-
Fat Joy set was 5 of 5.
R.I.P. Biz, but I agree with that. Bebo P.
Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
The
sure,
Fat
yep.
Joe set was crazy to me. You know, it was a lot of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Boom
Yeah,
bap. Joe
yeah.
brought the star power out.
He did.
Brought you know what I'm
did.
saying? Brought out Ashanti, and I think somebody. I was in the chat when I was watching. Somebody said she looked better than Beyonce. I said,
Okay.
"Can I get that again?"
I
Hey,
mean,
man.
I'm not mad at that.
The star
right.
power was out with Fat Joe, and again, Ice Cube killed it. You know what I'm saying? Did a great set to me.
I feel like
with all-
top 3. I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah, I
Cube
mean,
is top
like-
3.
His vocal range too, in the midst
We're
of him
crazy.
performing those classics,
We're
which is
crazy.
It was
Yeah.
'Cause
undeniable.
it makes you respect Cube's work because every
it was
single
Goody, man.
one
What's
he
going on?
performed was a classic. And he
Yes.
still
Yeah,
left, he
yeah,
left
yeah.
a bunch in the chamber that he didn't even perform.
Right.
A bunch in the chamber.
And again, let's be clear. This is the same dude that said they to me he was better than Big and still getting love in New York. He showed why he's up there. Like J Camp said, he left a lot in the chamber. Let's
Yep.
be
A
clear.
lot in the chamber.
He could have performed for another 20, 30 minutes.
Easily.
Easily. So, like I said, man, it was just crazy. You got to salute Wayne too. I thought Wayne was gonna
Yeah.
forget his vocals and bull. Wayne came through, did his thing. It was amazing performance. I think he did a great job. He did look like Mr. Hanky a little bit. He was sweating a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Mr. Hanky.
I was
You know
hoping
what I'm
Wayne
saying?
was gonna do Go DJ, but
Yeah,
know,
but
that's when
it
they-
would have been
right.
dope for him to
That's
bring
when it
out
was
maybe one of the
major.
Cash Money cats too. It would have been dope for that, man. But again,
brought out Juvie.
yeah. It would have been
Now,
crazy.
That would have raised Wayne's whole
Right.
performance up.
Yeah.
Right.
Because Manny was already there.
Yeah. He was one of the first DJs there to
Yeah.
perform.
Manny was already there.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was always in there.
Yeah.
But I think to me, man, I think his set was so dope with just the DJ and that drummer dude. He was
Yeah.
on Travis Barker
Yeah.
vibes, man, with the
Yeah.
drums.
Yep.
Crazy, man. Like again, we haven't even talked about really Nas's set.
Right.
Nas, I
Yeah.
mean, like this, and this thing,
Yeah.
let's be clear. If you really went into Ticketmaster, every ticket was only, and I'm saying only nowadays because of Beyonce swag and stuff like that, the tickets were only $220.
That's
So
not
for
bad.
$220,
That ain't bad at all.
you
For
get that
7
entire
8
show.
hours of hip hop.
I mean, from
Yeah.
That's a
a
steal.
slew of legends.
Oof.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is.
Carmen,
a
what's
steal.
goody? What's going down?
Yer.
with you?
Carmen was good.
Salute.
Salute.
Salute. What's going down?
Yeah, we all do, Miss Carmen. Queen Anna was good. Wiz
Queen
Khalifa's
was
performance
good.
It was cool.
Yeah. Oh,
My
yeah.
question, the only question I had that night.
Lottie Dottie.
Lottie Dottie. A Boogie with the hoodie. Now, and let's be clear. We saw A Boogie with the hoodie come out. We saw some younger cats come out, man. We saw like Scarlett come out, you know what I'm saying, on the Snoop joint. Get the out New York, you know what I'm saying? We saw the young cats had to have some of them overlays, man. But you see Wayne and DMX, Ice Cube, Nas, they didn't have no overdubs. They spitting the whole time. You know what I'm saying? The younger cats had to have the overdubs, man. It was kind of cool to see the younger cats come out, do their thing. But you saw the difference between the OGs who've been doing this for a long time and the new cats who, you know, don't have that stage presence. They can't command the crowd. You saw Cube come out, man, controlling the crowd. I mean, of course, we're gonna be talking about Run D.M.C. later. Run D.M.C., like I said, we're gonna be talking about them later or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
That was crazy. And I think it was mad respectful for Nas to let them in the show instead of him. I thought that was a hats off moment.
Same here, brother.
What your thoughts, man?
Hats off, like you said, brother.
That was a win, man. Again,
that's
why we said Nas right now is the best ambassador for hip hop.
Oh, he is.
He just is, man.
Easily.
This man he's bridging gens, he's peacemaking, and he's putting on these just crazy sets.
Oh yeah,
with all these legends, man, and then
getting the bread too.
Flowers to one of the ultimate groups of all time, Run D.M.C, man, for their final performance, man. It was again, man. You just got to tip your cap off, man, to him for
Speaking
thinking
of
this
tips,
one
though,
through.
Paul,
And he put everything together the last minute too. Bro.
Last minute, it was on, like they just announced it a week before. Let's be clear, T.I. did a great.
He did do a great job. Yep, that's shout out to the South for being represented.
Like Whoopi Goldberg
somebody else mentioned Tip. But yeah, Tip killed it though.
He did.
Tip killed it, man.
He had a great set. And again, this is a New York crowd. This ain't in the Midwest. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, Power. Yeah, that
would have been dope. Power.
Duffel bag, boy. Power 800. Power 800 would have said it was also would have been hoping 2 Chainz would come out. Wayne said for that duffel bag, boy.
Right.
That would have been crazy too.
It would have been dope.
Yeah.
Would have been bananas.
Ray 45 King salute said Snoop, Dougie, and Slick was legendary. Yeah, Lottie Dottie. Lottie Dottie. Yeah.
What some of you guys didn't like though? Was there anything you guys didn't like? Because to me, I was hard pressed to be like Iceberg Messy and boo. You know what I'm saying?
This is just more of a nitpicky thing. Okay. As mentioned before, it would have been nice to see Jay-Z make an appearance. There was a lot of people that was asking for him. We were hoping that he would make an appearance to maybe perform a verse.
I put money on
song there, and unfortunately we didn't get to see him. So it would have been nice to see DJ Premier have a set as well in order to represent Gangstar. But at the same time, you can't have everybody there. So it would have been nice to see him, for the 50th year as well. But other than that, I would say, to go along with your point of the new school cats that were there rocking it, there were still some of the older school cats that was rocking it as well. Maybe more so the golden era cats rocking over their own vocals, like the whole song. Yeah. And, I personally would like to hear cats really just MC with just the beat. And maybe with some vocal assistance on the hook if necessary at most. But that's just me being nitpicky. But it was a great performance, though. Go ahead, J Camp.
Nah, that was my number one thing, man, especially for Hip Hop 50. Come on, man. Let's get to the art of MCing, man. So many dudes there blaze a trail for MCing. And just all the overdubs and overlays, man. I just wasn't feeling it. And then some of it was like off.
Right.
So it made some of the performances, But again, that's nitpicking. I guess my other nitpicky situation would have been I wanted to see like Q-Tip there. to at least kind
Okay.
of represent him and Fife.
Facts.
Do a couple
Yeah.
of tribe
And
joints.
Tribe, yeah,
I think you
Tribe.
mentioned would have loved to see Brand Nubian. You know what I'm saying? Like just
Brand Nubian,
those type of like iconic groups, especially
Yeah.
from the '90s. I really
I would have
wanted
loved to see
some of them there.
Fat Boys or Beastie Boys. You know what I'm saying? I
Dr.
would've loved
Dre
to see
would have
them
been
come
nice
out.
too.
yeah.
Yeah, Beastie
this,
Boys
and this is the
would
thing.
be nice too.
Even these dudes coming out on the stage, they ain't really got even to perform. Just seeing
Kane,
them just come
yes.
through.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
Kane.
Here's the
Kane
thing,
been
though.
blazing lately too.
I don't know
Yeah,
if y'all caught this, but Nas said in his own words that this type of show should be held every year. And then he continued on with his performance. So we'll see if there's going to be one next year. I mean, of course, there can only be one hip hop.
I forgot about Havoc and them killing.
Havoc
that.
did kill it, man.
Havoc killed it, and Havoc and Noid. Yeah, Noid with the assist. Yep, he sure did. They did.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
still
he gave him that egg.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
they killed it. They killed it. Absolutely, man. Ray 45 King said, "Why did KRS do bridges over at Hip Hop 50?" That's a great question.
He was in the Bronx. He was in the Bronx, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know what I
I don't
mean?
know.
Well, I
But
mean,
again, it's hip-hop, you know what I'm saying?
that joint
It's an iconic
changed the
song.
game, though. Too.
Yeah.
It did.
That joint changed the game.
And I'm
It
sure, Ray, that
it
he
birthed
got
the cats like Nas. Like, let's be real.
True,
that
and I'm
song
sure
birthed
he
the
got
cats like
Nas's
Nas.
blessing to do that joint. Let's be clear. He got
Yeah.
Nas's blessing on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
I'm
you
sure
cool,
he
if
did.
you cool if I drop it, he's like, yeah, go ahead, do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come out and do my
Right.
thing too. Billy Barr saying I love the Biggie respect by almost everybody, even Pun.
Right,
Yeah, they showed love to
right,
Pun.
yes,
I don't know if
yes.
it's just me, but I feel like nobody hold Pac down that much anymore. Facts. Again, Snoop, Snoop gave him a little J Kemp. J Kemp said Clark gave him a little love.
Yep, Clark.
Snoop gave him a little love too, you know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
He
And let his
performed that
verse
Gangsta
rock
Party.
out too. He let his
Yep.
verse rock out. You know what I'm
The
saying?
Gangsta Party joint. Yep, sure did.
Yeah.
Pirate Hundo
Yeah.
said it. Also, Shan and Nas made up. Yep.
Yeah, facts.
Sure did.
Now this is the thing. The only thing I can say, man, that I wish they would have done it. We've talked about it before on this platform, man. I would have loved to see Willie D, Scarface, you know what I'm saying? Somebody from, Houston. But at the same time, we talking about the birth of hip hop. So I also understand why they didn't have somebody per se representing Super Duper from Texas. But again, it would have been dope just to see Scarface, maybe, the Ghetto Boys do their thing real quick.
Yeah.
Just something. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to have the West
That'd
Coast,
have been great.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I definitely got to put them out there too.
Indeed.
Born Again saying Fat Joe did Big Pun's part on 20.
He did. He
Fat-
sure
yeah,
did,
yeah,
and killed that part too.
Yeah,
killed it.
yeah. I did hear Luke also complaining that that Florida had no representation during some of this hip hop 50 stuff as well.
Yeah, true.
I got that, but
I mean, and Two Live Crew was, they was
Yeah.
80s babies, man.
Yeah,
Well, when I
yeah.
say 80s babies, meaning like from a hip hop perspective, but I understand what he's saying though too.
Sure,
But
sure.
he just felt like there should at least been like a couple of songs where, you know what I'm saying, where some of that Florida sound was represented, which I do agree with that.
And let's be clear,
That was
man.
a miss. Texas too.
Everybody's on tour. So I mean, some people we couldn't see because they're actually on tour. 50's on there, Busta's on there. I was like, where Busta? I was like, oh, Busta on tour with 50.
The
So,
LL,
a lot of cats,
right?
in the
you know what I'm saying?
tour,
LL
yeah.
on it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So again, Q-Tip might be with, LL, you know what I'm saying? So again,
I
who
will
knows,
say
man?
this too, real quick. I'll read that off from you, Justin.
Justin, like, God dang, y'all want everybody on the joint.
We wanted it all,
Hey,
Justin.
Yeah, we
I
want it
wanted
all.
everything.
Yeah, bring what's name's mom out there too. In the wheelchair,
Right,
show her
right.
some love too. You know what I mean?
Wanted it all.
I
man.
will say
West
what's
Side,
good.
man,
West Side,
91
91
salute
was
what you
good.
made.
West Side, what
Salute.
up?
Always appreciate you.
I will
man.
say that the crowd wasn't really as engaged as I thought they would throughout the whole situation.
True.
And
True.
yeah, Prime
Prime
Minister
Minister saying Trina
did
represented
rep Florida.
So,
Yeah,
yeah, you
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, you right.
Yeah,
Hold
you gotta give it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fair. Yep.
Still
yep.
thick.
That's fair. That's fair. Luke might need to chill out for that one. And she's been on
Yeah.
tour
Yeah,
for
she
some
been
of the
on tour
other
too.
hip hop 50
Yeah.
stuff too.
Yeah.
So Trina's been. She's
I
been
think, man,
represented.
for what J. Camp said too, Bebo as well, for the timing, because this was like kind of last minute, at least as far as like locking everything down and promoting.
Hell of
it.
a show.
Hey, let's be
Oh
clear.
yeah. Yeah.
Jake Bebo was right about the the crowd kind of New Yorkers is New Yorkers, you know what I'm saying? But that whole stadium was filled though.
Oh, it was. Yes, it was.
I said,
Feel
dang,
50K,
I was like,
bro.
Yes.
50K in
That
it.
thing was
Yes.
crazy. Again,
50K hip-hop.
no shade.
Oh, no shade at all.
But I wish Jay was there. You know what I'm saying? Just
Oh,
even just
yeah.
to walk through and throw his hand up, man. I wish Jay would have came through and just show some love, man. I know he's
Right.
on tour. You know what I'm saying? But it would have been epic for him just to walk up and just shut all the lights off and just put a spotlight on Jay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Again, like, and this
Yeah.
is from a dude that I'm very critical of Jay because I'm a fan of Jay. So that's the only thing I thought was missing. Of course, I would have loved to see Missy too. You know what I'm saying? I thought Missy
Well, that was
had to show some love on that too. But again, everybody's on tour, they doing their thing. But to
Not
me, this
to
is
rock out
8
the
hours.
Hot Boys verse from that Missy
Yeah.
joint. So yeah, I will give Drew.
Nas and Missy on that. Justification was I'm present in the building.
Oh boy,
Come
oh
on,
boy,
man.
y'all be good today. It's Sunday.
It's Sunday,
Y'all
man.
be
It's like The
good.
Wire when they shot Omar's grandma's hat.
Wow.
It was like, come on, man, you gonna shoot an old lady's crown on Sunday? Dang.
Babu Jr. Ian was good.
What's going
saying
on with you,
Yankee,
man?
we
Yeah.
pulling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think this
Yankee.
unified, man. New York, I think it unified a lot of bad blood.
Billy
We know
Boss, she did.
Cube is getting a lot of heat with the political swag. Everybody just showed them love. There wasn't nobody talking about nothing but hip hop, and I think that
Right,
was really dope.
right.
What's y'all thoughts, man, before we go into the next topic?
I mean, this.
Yeah,
was-
I mean, I think we
yeah.
pretty much put a bow on it. But yeah, I agree
Yeah.
with you too, Billy Bars, man.
Yeah,
I
Kim,
said the
yeah.
same
Kim
thing.
brought
As
it,
soon as
yes.
Kim
Kim
came
brought
out,
it.
it's
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
energy went up
Mhm.
like a
Yep.
few notches.
Yeah.
Speaking of that,
Especially when she played it all about the Benjamins.
right,
It
right.
skyrocketed. It just
Yeah.
went all the way up.
Fact.
Oh, I mean, Lil Kim really tore the house down as well. She was one of the main highlights as well, too. So yeah,
I
she
hope
brought
some
the
of these
energy up as
other
soon as she came out. Indeed, I would have liked to have seen though too, along with the female set, real quick, J Camp. In between Remy, who set it off for the females, then Trina, then Lil Kim. I would have liked to have seen somebody of the ilk of Salt and Pepper, or like a Bahamadia, just
Aren't
to
they
kind
on
of
with,
hit the counterbalance
LL though?
real quick.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. Most of these
think they
cats
were
are on with
LL.
LL.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Well, that's why I said somebody of that ilk, because
Yeah.
I understand a lot of them with LL or
Well, yeah.
and engagements like
Yeah.
that.
Roxanne
But, you know,
Shante,
just-
she did
Yeah, she
come
did
out and
that.
rock though
Yeah,
too.
she did.
True.
Yeah.
She did earlier on in the day though. Yep,
Mhm.
and she killed it too. By the way, Shout
Again,
out to
but
Roxanne.
again,
Yeah.
what Bebo's saying, I think it goes back into the next topic, man. Like that whole female vibe, and let's be clear, Lauryn Hill shut this thing down. Let's be clear.
Hey, let's stop the press as well.
I turned the music off for this
Oh,
situation.
good,
Like
good.
Lauren, when
Let's-
Lauren came out, salute the prime minister, man.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be clear.
Lauren does need to.
She
drop
only
some-
dropped a solo album and was on the Fuji joint one time.
Mm-hmm.
And we still
Right.
she's still the queen. Nas brought her out, man,
Yeah.
pretty much at the end of his set. I mean, she
And
came
just
out
let
with
her
the
go
peak,
in.
and she just went in. She had the dancers in the vegan leather pants. They was going hard in the paint. The singers
Got to
was
give
dope.
credit to the apparel game too.
Yeah, she came through like she lit up
Nike
the entire. Nike fitted with the little silver
Snoop
boy in the hat.
jacket, the Bebo P
Yeah.
hoodie.
Had the hood.
The
No, and
dress.
what's dope is she had the hip hop 50 hoodie on too, which
Yeah,
is dope. You know,
yeah.
what I mean? It's like, yeah, give me the hoodie, and I'm gonna put his jacket over it.
right. with
And
the
then
Snoop
again, like
jacket,
J. Cam
dress,
said,
the high
she
heels.
came on time. She was on time.
Yeah.
So again, she rocked the joint, played all the dope hits. The melody that she did, where she just went through what verse or two over here, played some Fuji joints. I mean, I thought, man, hey, you gotta put this one on. You gotta put this you gotta take this on the road. I paid $500 to see just Nas and her. What was y'all thoughts when she came out, man? And then just the iconicness. I'm gonna make up a word, the iconicness. When she came through and she just shut this thing down, man. You could have went home after her set, man. What was your thoughts, man, on her coming through?
You said it beautifully. It's like when she came out, it's like everything stopped. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like we was in the Matrix. Like everything was just going slow. You know what I'm saying? Everything just going slow. I'm over here like, man. And then once you heard her voice, it's like, okay, this set here about to be different. Then of course she went into the If I Rule the World. And no, actually she kicked the she rhymed first when she came out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She rapped that KD2 joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she rapped the KD2
that nobody.
joint.
Yeah, that nobody
Nobody.
joint.
To be nobody.
And then they went into the If I Rule the World. But yeah, man, she blazed it, man. And I think we was talking about in the group chat, seeing her and Kim and Trina and some of the others. It's like these shorties today who's doing all this twerking, they need to take note. Because these women move the crowd. These women are elite MCs. They was moving the crowd. And they had crowd control. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, Lauryn she shut it down. Like you said, Iceberg. They could have, we all could have went home when she wrapped it up. I forgot Run D.M.C. still hadn't performed yet. I said, "Oh, we done here. We good." But nah, she killed it, man. It was like a perfect combo in Elixir as well, man, for that. So salute to Nas, man, for giving her that platform. He gave her what, like 25 minutes.
I mean, it was 25, 30 minutes, man. And again, like, he just sat back and was a fan. He wasn't even like, yeah, take that.
Right.
He just had the mic down. Was just
he was fanning
watching it like a fan.
Oh,
He watching it more like a fan. Let's be clear.
And rhyming the bars.
Yeah, Bebo, I know this your girlfriend, man. Like, what's your thoughts, man? Because again, it's almost like we went back in time with this situation, man.
Yeah.
She ain't aged, in my opinion, and I love the hair. I love the outfit, the glove. This is Mike Jack vibe, man. This is classic vibes. We was just also on the performance. Had the singers out, bass guitar. You know, you got that one nigga with the twig. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know it's jam when the bass player's going hard in the paint. You know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace to that brother from the Roots, by the way.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And they had a cat on the keys.
Yeah,
they did.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But again, actually, let me start here. Lauryn Hill, Miss Lauryn Hill has always been, is. Yeah, Ms. Lauryn Hill always has been and still is my songbird. And this just further proves it.
Come on.
Got to give credit to the apparel. You know, rocking the NY fitted, the Bebo P Black hoodie, Hip Hop 50 hoodie, the pink suit jacket, the dress swag interconnected with it, and arguably the longest high heels on stage.
She had on some 5-inch heels, man, and was jumping in them joints.
Yeah,
she was jumping.
So I got to start by there. Yeah, she was jumping, and she didn't trip or fall or nothing like that. She was smooth in them joints. But I mean, like J Camp said, you know, she started rhyming with that off that Nobody track from the King's Disease 2 of Nas's, followed by the If I Rule the World from that second album Nas's. It was written. Gosh, man. And then from there, it was dope to see her go into the Fugees tracks by getting teased with that Ready or Not.
Yep.
You know, she rocked that thing, Killing Me Softly. Just that melted everybody in the crowd. And it was even dope to hear her spit not only her verse from Fuji La, but Wyclef's as well. And just really just tear the whole thing down. Like you said, Iceberg and J Camp. I mean, Nas was just a fanboy, as everybody was that moment.
I mean, he bowed down to her, man, and she kind of came in like, you know, you can get it too. You know what I'm saying? She came through, showed him some love, man. Again,
I mean, she really represented hip hop 50 like none other.
I mean, the swag was swagging, man.
Salute the Jersey, man.
Yeah, salute the dirty Jersey. Yeah.
And the other thing too, man, most people say, well, why is she over there? She ain't hip hop, she's a singer. Man, people forget she got bars.
That's what they used to say about 20 years ago.
Got bars.
That's what they used to try to say.
Must not heard them two Fuji albums.
They forgot, man.
Yeah, started off. Yeah, Fuji started off.
The other thing too, man, is her showmanship. I mean, she just commanded the crowd.
Yes.
I mean, they just. I mean, it was almost like she was on the bill.
The band.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no guest feature. She was on the bill.
So, she was the bill. Real talk. She was the bill. Well,
when you have Nas basically falling back into the crowd back there that's on stage, you know, all the niggas in the back poking and boo. I mean, he just sat back and he wasn't even ad-libbing with her. He just let her go.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Let her go, man. I mean, real recognize real. Like, I mean, if you a real MC gonna do that. When you see somebody else who just who's just going in like that, you just fade to the back. That's what makes Wu so great.
With the blazer,
That's what makes Wu so great, because they do that. They let
Yeah.
each other just shine, man. It's like, hey, bro, you got it tonight. You know what I'm saying? LOX, when Jada had it, you know what I'm saying, off in Madison Square, they was like, hey, bro, this is you. This is your night, man. You got it.
Right.
West Side saying that Melly Mel's diss track was the worst ever. And again, salute to him for taking it down and, like J. Camp said, apologizing and moving forward.
Too.
Yeah.
Eminem ethered him in what, about 5.5, 6 bars?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Let's stop.
He should have left that whole thing alone. Yeah. But at the same time, Melly Mel did his thing too earlier in the day.
He did. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Even showed you why they
Hill gang. I believe he rocked it with the Sugar Hill gang even after his part. So yeah, that was dope too to see him rock with them. But
and it shows you why these dudes are still legendary. Let's be clear. These dudes are talented, man. Back then you didn't have all these LED boards and double ups on your mic and all this overdubs.
Right.
You just had the mic.
Go.
That's it. And the DJ
everywhere.
They was TTG. They was trained to go.
They stepped on man. Stage. No Ubers. They didn't have no Uber back in.
Nah,
right.
They didn't have no Uber, man. They had to ride that beat.
Facts, man.
Yeah,
Prime Minister Fuji La killed the game, man.
Ooh, la.
Yeah, Melly took it down, man. That was a smart move for him.
It was real smart.
Eminem would go some harder than he did the game. You know what I'm saying? Ray saying Nas and L Boogie made Columbia Records proud.
Absolutely. When those two get together,
I'm glad you said that, Ray.
It's magic when they make music together. Yeah. Mega salute.
Born 7 Cash finally rapped his lyrics on that Rapper's
Delight.
Finally
did his thing too. Yes, Kaz rep.
Salute Born Gifted.
Finally.
Salute
to Kaz, man.
Oh yeah, salute to Kaz, man. Grandmaster, baby.
Absolutely.
And again, like I said, we talked about the Snoop. We talked about the Fat Joe, the ladies, the DJs, man. Nas is like epic set. But to me, man, like the night, man, I had to watch this the next day because I was tired. I'm an old man, you know what I'm saying? Just the Run D.M.C.
Killed
joint.
it, bro.
The Run D.M.C. joint. Can we just have just salute him real quick, man? This is the last performance. Like, let's be clear. It was billed as their last live performance. And to me, these dudes, man, like, first of all, Run, he flipped that microphone 2 times. If y'all didn't notice that. This dude threw the mic up, flipped it, and caught it 2 times.
Yep, like it was nothing.
Like it was nothing. And now if you drop that joint, you know it's over with. This dude flipped it 2 times.
Yep.
He was basically directing DMC. Hey, man, come over here. Hey, man, put your hat on, man. Hey, go out to the front. Go out to the front. You know what I'm saying?
That's how you can tell they do that.
You do this.
They do this when they sleep, bro.
Just explain when you saw this what your thoughts was, and then do you think they got to run this back a couple times, man? What's your thoughts on this, man? Again, Run D.M.C, legendary. They rocked it. And let's be clear, these are old cats. They rocking it at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Man, it's just I definitely want them to run this back multiple times. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know what's in these two dudes' heart as far as like just stepping away, but they make it look so easy. And that's what we're saying about people who do this, who was doing this not just for a living, but they was doing this for the love of it.
Yeah, Ron was cussing like a sailor. He was cussing
like a sailor, man. He felt that energy.
He did.
That's why these dudes
went back
to do this, because we felt the same energy they felt. This is what MCing is, man. We felt that energy.
And they still got them. They still got hits, and the music aged very well.
The crowd was feeding off this, man. I need to see these dudes keep it moving, man. I know they probably want to lay the mic down, man, but the way they made this look they made this thing look easy. Like they can roll out of bed at any time. Like, I mean, I'm sure they practiced, but they look like they rolled out of bed and just start rhyming, man.
Man, real talk. Let's be clear. Facts, J. Kemp.
It's nothing to these legends. Absolutely.
That was Born Get to say it too. All them old heads with their sneakers and bull, hold them up.
Yeah.
Man, they better get a check from Adidas for that bull, man.
Go and hit that.
They better get a stock percentage from that
money sound from me.
Name me another group that's able to do that.
boy.
Hey man, hey, you bring your sneakers
young
in.
dudes, like young
Come
dudes.
on,
Name me
man.
some young dudes where the crowd gonna hold their sneakers up.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
Run was like, yeah, here's a shoe. Oh, y'all got some in the crowd. He was like, dang, I didn't know y'all had them.
And they was all clean too.
It was clean too,
All
like
of
with the
them
stickers
clean.
on it. Like they just bought the joints, man.
Yep. Oh yeah.
It was dope, man. BOP, what did you think about your uncles, man?
Hey man, shit. First off, let me say this. First off, it was dope for the DJ to have Lord Have Mercy's vocals from Flipmode Squad
Crazy,
help
man.
usher in these legends.
Queens having the building, man.
Yes,
Yeah. Tinky.
Yes. I mean, to hear from the final performance, the classic Sucker MCs, which was the Crush Groove joint. It's like that.
Crush grooving.
Yeah.
Money moving.
Come
on, man.
It's tricky. Beats to the rhyme. Mary, Mary, King of Rock.
Mary, why you
Why you
bugging?
bugging?
Come on, man. That
Yeah.
went hard.
It did
man.
go hard.
Hard.
And that's probably why they performed that whole joint too.
They did that whole joint. Yeah.
Run's
They
House,
had
down
to.
with the King, Peter Piper, doing the back and forth, the whole of My Adidas as well, and to end it off perfectly with Walk This Way, man. I mean,
And let's be clear, people forget that Walk This Way is really the reason why you hearing hip hop now. Because that song really basically made hip hop mainstream. Let's be clear.
It did with the
That was Michael Jackson level,
It
in my
did.
opinion,
It
man,
did.
on MTV
I
back then.
felt
You had
really-
to be there. You had to be there.
We have rappers
had to
that
be
like that kind of went
Too gritty.
mainstream, but I
Yeah.
think that Walk This Way took it to a completely different
Whole
level.
nother level,
with the
though.
I
cross
agree
of
with
hip hop and rock,
Yeah.
the cross generational situation
Yeah.
while still keeping the foundation hip hop as well.
Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun.
Come on,
And
Yeah,
somebody
come on.
mentioned it earlier. Yeah, Run went from Rev to giving God a last name a couple times. Feeling the energy of the performance.
Listen,
man.
Hip hop will do it to you though,
Man.
Bebo.
Yeah,
Hey,
we know.
hey,
Man, he wasn't
Hip-hop
Rev
will
that
do it to
night.
you.
He wasn't Rev that night. Let's be clear.
Oh man.
And I loved it. I was like, hold up, he going hard in paint. Oh, it's gonna be a crazy night.
Boy.
Oh, he went crazy that
Let
night.
me scoot up for this.
Facts, Billy. There was a lot of Timbos and there was a lot of Adidas. It was number 10.
And Nas with the Timbs and the shorts on. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
Classic.
Crazy.
Right.
Nas with Tim and
Yeah.
shorts.
Yeah.
Classic. You can go back in the
again-
90s and look at all them album covers. It ain't nothing but Tim's.
It ain't
Facts.
nothing.
On like every
It ain't nothing so much.
and
Facts,
didn't Nas mention that Timberland was started in like 73 or something like
Yeah.
that, or
Yeah.
something like
Yeah.
that he
To that
said,
effect.
man, when he was on stage. But yeah,
Again,
crazy.
man, like when these dudes came out, and again, I didn't watch it live. I fell asleep. You know what I'm saying? I had to watch it the next day. And then, like I said, in my mind, I'm like, okay. When I was scrubbing and looked for it, I was like, all right, okay. I think I went to sleep on the Ice Cube joint, and then where's Nas? I didn't see Nas in Run D.M.C. So I'm scrubbing. I'm like, where's DC in them at? I'm like, oh, I said Nas let him end it. I was like, that's classy. And then the
That was
board, the
great.
LED board was crazy. They was flipping the mics. They was going back and forth, man. This is hip hop, and it's like, man, these dudes have been doing this since 83, 84. You know what I'm saying? Sheila E. swag, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And they're still on top of their game, in my opinion, man. This is insane, man. What's your final thoughts on just this being their last performance, man? Like again, we grew up on it, you know what I'm saying? So now to see it end, man,
man,
it's crazy. What's your thoughts on this J Camp Bebo P in the chat?
if it did end Bebo P, I'm glad we got the energy that we got.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Because that was hip hop pouring out them dudes' veins, man.
Oh yeah. Still is even after.
and still
what's
is,
good and what's going
man.
on.
Just the flawless stage presence, the flawless, the rhyming was. I mean, everything was flawless. That's what it. Like you can tell, these dudes did this not only for a living but for the love, man. It was great to see that because they embody that. They embody that spirit.
Fact.
And I just hope young rappers was able to see this and kind of learn from it. If you want to know how to really rock a crowd and move a crowd and not have them little dirt situations that he had up in Chicago,
man,
come on,
follow these dudes' blueprint, follow them footsteps.
Facts.
Because that's how you do it.
Facts.
That's the art.
Yeah, I totally agree. The classic songs that were performed by these two legends, the crowd engagement, from when Run was like what song you want to when you do what song do you want us to do, all that, just the engagement, the energy, just the everythingness. I'm gonna make one up too, Berg. The everythingness, just Run, and just really pretty much most everybody, most all the legends performances leading up to what would arguably be their Run DMC's last performance. Man, it's well worth it. They ended off on a high note, a very high note in terms of the performance, and it just goes to show, again, like the other legendary acts that perform, Run DMC also proves that this is not just a young man's game. Jay Camp mentioned a few minutes ago, these dudes could roll out of bed and perform tomorrow, 5 minutes, whatever, and perform with this level of energy. And it just goes to show, hey, again, take notes if you're from a generation after them that still needs to master this game. But salute to Run DMC, man. They are a heavy, legendary staple in this hip hop game and culture, man, and they will not be forgotten. Oh, and rest in peace to Jam Master Jay.
Rest in peace, Jam Master Jay.
You know what I'm saying? Salute. This is the thing too I can say too, man, is we grew up on a little tail end of that Motown swag, right? We grew up on that David Ruffin. They ain't coming to see you, Otis. You know what I'm saying? They ain't coming to see you. They ain't coming to see you, Bebo. They come and see Jay Camp and me. But isn't it dope, man, to see one of our pioneers of hip hop, man, go out on top? You know what I'm saying? It's like seeing MJ, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it should be, man.
In that final dance, man. They got it on one of the biggest stages, a Yankee Stadium. Everybody's there. It's a changing of the guards this year for Hip Hop 50. It's dope to see them on top, not strung out on drugs. They still look good. They still got the mic swag. To me, man, it was just a proud moment to be a hip hop fan, to see these dudes really go out on top and to see what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, we hear so many stories, man, from the DMXs to the Pop Smokes, you know what I'm saying, and all that. The guys who didn't get to see this to get to that level. And it was beautiful seeing them get there with the same fans that brought them in, man, from 83, 84. So,
that's a great point.
To Run DMC, man. Crazy, dog. Crazy seeing that, boy.
Yeah.
What's your final thoughts on that, though?
Just imagine the backstage interaction between everybody that was there. Salute to Mama Bear. Just imagine the backstage interaction, because you know how you used to open the CD or the tape booklets or foldouts and you see
smell mine. Yeah.
Iceberg fetish there. But there'd be a whole list of thank yous to a whole slew of legends. But in a moment like this, after each performance, just imagine all these legends backstage chopping up games,
getting the phone numbers, man.
Reconnecting or just catching up or whatnot. And so just overall, man, this was very much needed. And we gotta salute Nas and Mass Appeal as well for this, because had they not taken out the time, the Capitol sponsorship,
this cost some bread.
Yeah. Oh yeah, cost a lot of bread. So for that, for a lot of, as Iceberg likes to say, time, talent, and treasure to be poured into something like this, man, that can't be slept on. So we definitely appreciate the back end effort as well as the front end performances that we just talked about. Go ahead, fellas.
I was just going to say, man, salute to the crowd, man. Salute to the crowd that was there.
Yeah.
Salute to NYC.
Stay there 8 hours.
You know what I'm saying? They stayed for 8 hours. Well, the earlier part was it wasn't that many people there, but I do want to salute the crowd, man. Whether you from out of town or whether it was local, NYC folks, man, they showed out. They behaved themselves. That's how you know, man.
What Justin Jones saying 50,000, no issues, no fights.
This was class.
Adult contemporary music being played. You get adult acting and behaving a certain way, man. So I salute the crowd, man. I just want to make sure I give them their flowers, man. They showed up, man, and showed out, man, and had a great time. Had a great time too. You can tell.
Somebody got a calculator, man.
Sitting on the couch.
Yeah, hey, somebody got a calculator. What's 50,000 times 220? I ain't got no Jeopardy music, but what's 50,000 times 220?
11 million.
Really?
Yeah, 11
million that night.
Yeah, I mean, after what paying the city, the Yankees, even if you came out like 4 million, you won.
You won.
You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on, man.
After
You
overhead,
won.
paying
You
some of
won.
them artists.
Yeah.
won.
So
That's
again,
a
like I
win,
said,
bro.
man, this is a win for hip hop. The money was there. It wasn't a whole. It didn't feel too corporate and bull.
No.
It still felt real. I mean, like again, when you got Rev over here dropping the F bombs, you know it's 100. You
Giving
know
God
it's
the
100.
last name
man.
twice. Yeah.
So again, this was a win for hip hop. The only thing I could say that I would on my wish list was just a Jay to come out, man, with his little, Tom Ford suit on and just come out there and do his thing. You know what I'm saying? I think that would have been just crazy for hip hop. Not even just him and Nas on stage, just him just walking on stage.
And Justin said the floor seats was $3,000. So you got to add that in as an additional. So we talking about some more brethren that was added.
That
More of
Brady
those
Cougar.
Daddy Warbucks.
Yeah, man. The
hey,
Bread Flintstones.
Oh man, Papa going hard in pain. Talking about the concession stand too.
And
And
the
they
merch.
say, hey, let's be clear. And they were selling liquor.
You know that Henny was sponsoring. You know
Come
Henny
on,
was
man.
sponsoring that joint.
And then again, like everybody was loose and no problems.
No
'Cause
problem.
I think everybody was like, look, I ain't trying to get kicked out of this joint. You know what I'm saying?
Here's another thing I noticed too, which
and
on the back end was
NYC
dope.
cops be wilding too.
Yeah, they do be
Yeah,
wild.
oh yeah, they do.
Just saying.
Melvin was good.
If you watch the
What's going on?
replay on Mass Appeal's YouTube channel of this performance of Hip Hop 50's concert here, you're gonna only come across one commercial or one advertisement, and it's that Hip Hop Sprite commercial that they did, with
Okay, I got you. I need
Rakim,
one right
Nas,
now.
Lotto, or whatever. That's the only one you're gonna see.
I need one
Now,
right now.
it does get repetitive, overly repetitive for me, but when I really think about it, it's like, yo, this is great pub for who's primarily behind this thing. And
Friday, what up?
yeah, it's
Friday
a dope
was
situation.
goody.
So again, salute to Mass Appeal. Friday was good.
Friday, what's going on with you? We see you. Yeah, we live. We
Yeah,
we
yeah,
live
we
early.
live.
Yeah, we up here early, man. You know what I'm
we
saying? With the
live.
church and everything.
So
You
we
know?
had a
Loud-
blessing on this Sunday.
Loud and proud
Yeah.
early.
Yeah.
Loud and proud early.
Praise and praise.
Blessing.
Yeah, pass the collection play early.
Blessing them.
Hey, with the collection play, hey, hit that Fresh Out Hip Hop on the Cash App, man. If you feeling what we doing tonight, man. If you ain't got no bread,
Segue.
if you ain't no segue, if you ain't got no bread, man, like this, put this on your platform, put this on your Facebook, social
Pay
media,
your fresh
man.
out ties and
Yeah,
offerings.
man, pay your tithes, man. Hit that Cash App, man. Show some love, man.
Share it with
Again,
your
like-
friends, your
Happy
homies.
birthday, hip hop. Indeed.
Yeah, this was, hey man,
Yes,
this,
sir.
I was proud because again, man, like J. Camp said, we saw what happened in Chicago, man. The United Center, man, with Lil Durk and Bull.
Wow.
We saw a whole bunch of gunshots and Bull out there. It wasn't no problems, no issues. To me, Nas got to figure out a way to either do this every year or put this somewhere on the road, man. Even if it's just some of the top 5 cats, you know what I'm saying? And get these DJs out here getting it moving too. Sprite paid well. Google was a sponsor too. Adidas was a sponsor. Giving back, give that love back since we since we bought them shoes.
Was Timberland a
sponsor the
sponsor?
joint.
They should have
They
been.
should have had one. You know what I'm saying?
Timberland, Adidas. Man.
My one hate on the show. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be Iceberg and Bull. Man, get the heck out of here. Rosenberg over here trying to introduce some people, man. Get out of here.
Oh yeah. Please
Get out of here,
please,
man.
Please.
Don't forget
keep
about
it keep it hip hop.
Don't forget about your couple politicians too.
Had to give him a side
Did-
eye, Nick.
Sorry.
Didn't the mayor try to slip in there too?
Yeah, he tried to slide in on the youngin too. You know what I'm saying? I see you, man.
Right.
Barkley, what's going on? Nas said, "We'll see you next year." Ooh,
He did.
Ooh,
Sure did.
Ooh.
We
Well,
definitely
this is
need
the
to see
thing.
that next year.
Yes.
Amazing joint. We're gonna go a little deeper, man, on Wednesday, man. If you're new to the show, man, we always here Wednesday 9:30, man, Eastern. We're gonna be talking about a little bit more about this. We're gonna go a little bit more in depth, man. Let it marinate a little bit. We're gonna go a little deeper in here, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause this ain't Puff wasn't there. I would have loved to see Puff kind of take
that would've been
on
nice.
the stage. You know what I'm saying?
He was
Do that
getting
J
cooked
Camp
on
dance.
social media though.
Yeah,
That's
he was
for
getting
sure.
cooked. But his son was there. Salute to
Oh
King
yeah,
Combs in
yeah.
the building. Salute.
Shout out
you know
to
what
Lil
I'm saying?
Kim for bringing him out too.
Yeah, salute to him.
Last part.
But
of
like
that.
I said, we're gonna go a little deeper on Wednesday. So, but again, this concert was great. Lauryn Hill, Run D.M.C. I mean, if you could dream a concert, this is what it was.
Yes.
But Of course, man, we got to talk about some shade that happened this weekend, man.
Oh,
J. Kent's favorite magazine, dog.
stop it.
We got to talk about the disrespect of Complex, man. How dare you put out this list? And if you don't know what we talking about, man, Complex magazine put out a 50 best New York rappers. Got a fart on this with a Power 800 noise. So this is the thing. We know, we seen it all. This is the list that they came out with. You got Ice Spice on the list?
And got Pharaoh Monch under Diddy.
You got Mace before Big L?
Oh, man.
Y'all go in on this list, man. Everybody in the chat put poops in this joint or what you see, what you don't like. You got Diddy.
Cardi B at
Diddy
25.
on the list.
Cardi B.
Now this thing, I can't be mad at the top 5, but you got Nicki Minaj before DMX and Busta Rhymes.
And no disrespect to Nicki Minaj.
No disrespect, we love Nicki. I got a fart on this though.
Ice Spice being on this list is just, that's just disrespectful. Just even
It is.
She's not even the top 150.
First of all, y'all see what's going on, man. Again, you can't knock the hustle with most of these cats. Sean Price, you know what I'm saying? Pharrell Monch.
Even at 42, way too low.
Yeah, it's way too low. Nori, MC Light on this joint. I haven't saw her yet, but I don't see Queen Latifah. If I'm wrong, man, let me know. Where's Queen Latifah?
She not on there.
What the heck?
Nope.
I see Run on there. I guess they talking about Rev Run. You know what I'm saying? Prodigy's up there. I can't be mad at that. When you look at this list, J can't be Bo P in the chat. Let's start off hating first. What do you not like about this joint off the dribble? You know what I'm saying? First off.
Off the dribble. If I just start at the back end, like Billy Barr said, Styles P of 46, stop it. Diddy should not be anywhere near this list.
Anywhere.
He didn't write his own joints. And Ice Spice on here is it's disrespectful to New York.
It is disrespectful.
It's disrespectful.
It is disrespectful.
Period.
It is.
This is mad.
I'm just like, man. Come on, man. Like the whole list is. Yeah, the names. There's some big. Obviously, there's some big names on here and some names that should be on here. But I think Complex was obviously doing this for hits. This is a hit piece to get people to talk about it and to talk about them.
Fact. Hey, let's do it. Let's do what Billboard did. Let's just come out with a list of a whole bunch of stupid stuff, and then we'll get on.
And we know people gonna talk about it because we know it's stupid.
Cardi B at 25. Cardi B.
Yeah, Cardi B at 25, bro. Over Raekwon. Raekwon arguably has a top 10 New York album.
Come on, man.
Only built for Cuban links.
It is a top 10 New York album.
Justin even saying the AZ should be up here somewhere.
Right.
First of all, hold up, man.
Man.
DJ Scandalous in the building. Salute
to
mad respect,
DJ
man. Let's be clear. Me and DJ Scandalous talking about this earlier. He was like, hey, yo, you got to talk about this bull. Let's be clear. He had a great post.
Jim Jones over Styles P.
He had MC New York on as number 1 on this list. Now, if y'all know who MC New York is, that's Pac.
Mm-hmm.
Pac started in New York. Let's be clear.
Right.
Salute to Scandalous, man. But again, Jay can't finish your breakfast, man. What else you seeing us before you hand it off to Bebo?
Yeah, I wouldn't have had Jim Jones on here either. Salute to Jones. I know he was just on Drink Champs. Good interview. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not trying to plug Drink Champs like that, but
I Drink Champs, man. We love y'all.
Oh yeah. They gave us our first shout out here.
You know what I'm saying? But salute to him though. Salute to him.
From a major platform.
He does not need to be on this list. Yeah. Like Justin said, AZ easily should have been on this list.
Yeah, come on.
Yep.
Man. We need the AZ on there.
I'm actually shocked they put Kool Keith on here. Now this is more in a surprisingly good way. But I don't see like nobody like Master Ace, nobody like that on here. I would have definitely had him on here. Is Talib on here?
No.
I didn't see Talib on there either.
Ice Spice over to live. That's off. That's off the chain, man.
Come on, son. This is
That
the
is
thing.
truly off the chain.
They got 50 is 6. That's kind of. I mean, 50 ain't no spitter like that. You know what I'm saying? But the other thing, okay,
Not like the guys in the top 10 on
Okay.
this top 10.
okay.
He's not.
I do.
I would
see
have 50 on the list, obviously, but
I do see
would-
Chuck
he-
D
he's
on
way
the
too
on the
high.
joint. You know what I'm saying? Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, I was looking for MF Doom. Okay, I see him
Yeah,
on
he
there.
was on there. Yep.
I guess like Salute Born Gifted, man. I can see
No Inspector Deck on here either.
no
No.
deck.
Unfortunately,
I mean, the whole Woo need to be on here somewhere.
Ooh,
they got
come on,
meth,
man.
but
Yeah,
that's about it.
yeah.
Mama
No,
Bear said
those
list
is-
100%
those on here
made
too, I
to
think.
get people to talk about the ish. Facts. Mama Bear's
Yeah.
right. You know what I'm saying? It's just to talk about the bull. Scanlon's saying how much more Nas to do in order to pass.
That's what I'm
Jay.
saying.
Oh, yeah,
That's what I'm
he
saying.
came in with the coup.
Right.
No, Pyre saying no AZ, no Talib, no Guru, and no
Guru,
Deck.
no
That's what I'm
Deck.
saying.
That's
what I'm saying,
That's
man.
hard.
Come
Hard
on,
not to
man.
have them. Hard not to have those 4 on this list.
Bebo, go in
And
before I
not be credible.
segue into another thought pattern. But what's your thoughts just on the list in general with the hate first?
Ice Spice, Jim Jones,
Diddy,
Sus Diddy, ASAP Rocky, Dusty,
ASAP
Pop
Dusty.
Smoke.
and
Rest in
you
peace.
respectfully, Pop Smoke,
Irrespectfully.
Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, at least that ilk. If I'm
ASAP
missing-
Rocky.
Yeah, I said ASAP Dusty.
Okay.
Yep.
ASAP
Yep,
Dusty.
yep.
Right.
And that
No
baby.
J. Rule.
Oh,
I agree with that.
we done got Iceberg going now off
Yeah.
a little RZA. Yeah, you leave that baby
Yeah,
alone.
boy,
Iceberg.
if that boy ain't look like not the mama and boo. No
Nah,
Jay
but-
with the damager.
Right, right.
Again,
right.
it goes back to what Mama Bear was saying. It's one of those. And first of all, salute to Mama Bear. Mama Bear, she was gonna be on the rewatch crew, but she's in here live. So salute to you. You know we love you over here. Westside saying Cardi B over Pop Smoke and Big L.
I mean, everybody's saying what
Fart
I'm
on that
thinking.
joint.
So, along with what everybody's saying here, you know, by way
Power
of
said with a Chub
you
Rocket.
guys.
Treat him right. Treat him real. Salute the fire now.
I'd rather have Chub Rock than
I'd rather have
the
Chub
list
Rock,
of,
too.
Ice Spices and
I'm surprised 6ix9ine's not
Yes,
on here
that-
too. West
Yeah,
Side.
yeah, they put 6ix9ine on this joint. Yeah, man. This is the thing too. So we went in and did the initial hate. You know what I'm saying? The question that I got, man, is this is no shade, ain't no diss. Don't turn our chat off. The Jay-Z being number one. This thing, can we justify Jay being number one over
No.
Big and Nas? Can you
No.
justify? Is there any way we can justify that Jay can't? We talking about because this thing we talking about albums. Kanye got more than him. Somebody go into Google real quick. Who sold more albums, Jay-Z, Biggie, or Nas? And I know he's been buying some lately, but
there goes our
there we go.
brunch
Yeah,
invite.
I
Thanks,
can't get
Iceberg.
I can't get in there now. Jay Kim, can you justify Jay being number? Is there any way you can justify Jay-Z being the number one rapper of New York all time?
Nah, maybe if this is like 2001, 2000.
Facts. So yeah,
maybe.
when he was like
Oh,
A
yeah.
to the Izzo, B to the
Right.
is A, like yeah, maybe then.
Yeah, they had an
Yeah.
argument back then. You're right. Now, it's not even close.
First of all, Madden's in the building, man. Salute to Madden.
Wagwan,
Madden coming through.
Madden.
I mean, Madden always coming
I
through with
would
swag,
have had
man.
I would have had Smooth the Hustler on here before I
Yeah,
would have
same
had.
facts.
Mr.
But this
whole
ain't
bunch of
Madden's
these,
bringing
yeah.
up a good point though. Madden's saying top rappers, not
Okay.
MCs.
Still,
So if we
Madden,
look at it
yeah.
from
He
what
dropped the
Madden's saying,
He dropped a bomb there.
yeah, he dropped the
I
bomb.
agree with
And Madden always doing that bull. You know how you salute the Madden,
Right.
man. You know what I'm saying? Put your cash app up there, man, so we can show you some love. Madden always coming through with the bars of the night. Now, if you looking at it from that perspective, what Madden said, does it change a little bit?
no.
It don't. Because
It
I
really
mean,
don't.
there's even
I
some
mean, I
rappers.
respect that point out.
Salute,
I mean-
man. Yeah, we salute you.
Because even Big Daddy Kane, as just a rapper,
Right.
as just a pure rhymer, would probably be top 4, just as a pure rapper.
Billy Barr said Nas, Biggie, Pac, Big Pun, Big L, and DMX are all better than Jay in his opinion.
I'm not mad at
In
that.
his opinion.
I'm not mad at that, though. I'm not mad at
And
that.
he said, in my opinion. So I want to
I'm not
preface
mad
that.
at that. Yeah, I'm not mad at that because people sleep on X. I feel like X is still slept on.
Well,
He
and
is
I
still
know.
slept on.
Well, and this thing,
And Pun is nasty.
man saying
Pun
facts
is
on the board.
ridiculous.
You know what I'm saying? Man saying facts. Jay Camp. This is the thing. I looked it up. Jay-Z sold 125 million. Now we know he been buying a couple albums. That 444 went platinum a couple of times. I don't know how that went in the last month. But maybe you could justify it with being influenced. Jay-Z influenced a lot of cats to wear button-up shirts and bull at the time, and you know he had the Book of Hove 1. I had the Book of Hove 2 down there in Macon. But again, can we justify Jay being number 1? And then also,
No.
in your opinion,
He
who
might
would-
have been. He was slightly ahead when it came to picking producers. I'll give him that.
Okay, all right.
He
A
was
lot-
slightly ahead at one point in
Okay.
time when it came to.
Well, he had him in the
production.
tuck. He had Just Blaze and Kanye in their prime.
Yeah, exactly. Plus,
And I used to hear the
Timberland
argument
too.
of who between
West
Jay and
Side.
Nas, who had the better arsenal of catalogs. Now, respectfully,
it's not close.
it's
to me.
not even close, and you hear a lot of silence from that other side that used to say that. Man has said rest in peace to Pop Smoke, but 27.
Yeah, facts,
come on,
yeah.
son.
Facts.
Agreed
Facts.
Agreed on that.
Facts.
Agreed.
I mean, like before Kumo D, come on. And we talking about like I said, let's go in the spake of what Madden's saying with the rapper situation, not necessarily spitters. I understand. And again, this article, because they didn't want no smoke, they had about 50 people who basically helped make this article. It's like Eric so-and-so, Peter Bear, all these cats. It was 20 people from over there, so you couldn't get somebody wants the smoke. You know what
The
I'm saying?
person that put Ice Spice on there needs to actually
They get
explain
fired.
that one, though.
They didn't get fired.
And get canned at the same time.
Yeah.
Like that's a you should be reprimanded. You should get that slip.
Yeah, Scanlon's going hard to pay. He's saying they just
That's an
updated the
HR
numbers on
conversation.
Google. Yeah, it is HR. Come in my office. It was 45 million sold as of 2022. Somehow Jay now has sold 100 million more. Hey man, the numbers is numbering. Again, like I said, man,
He said that math is mathing.
the math is mathing, dog. Again,
Oh man.
Jay Camp, who is number 1 in your opinion, if you're looking at New York hip hop from a rapper standpoint and then from a MC standpoint?
I mean, I would go Nas 1
One,
as a MC.
and then
From
who's
an
like
MC
your-
perspective. I would probably go maybe Big or Kane as
Oh.
like rappers.
rapper, okay,
Rappers.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm high on like Sean Price too. Like as far as like dudes who can just rap they tail off. I mean, and even like Rev Run. You know, I mean, there's a bunch of different ways I can go. As far
Smooth,
as,
like you said,
rappers.
Smooth the Hustler. I put him up there too. He ain't the best, but he
Smooth
up
the
there.
Hustler.
Yeah.
Pharaoh Monch is a dope rapper. Kiss. But as far as like MCs, I mean, Nas.
So Billy.
Right now, he's got the torch. He's running with that one.
Oh yeah.
People,
I'd
what you
have
thinking
to-
though? Like rapper, and then who's your MC? Number 1 all time New York. Let's be clear.
Yeah, I definitely have to go with I agree with Jay Camp and Billy Bars. You got to go Nas and probably Nas on the MC tip, and then as far as if we're just going to focus on just the rap aspect, which honestly, now I think about it, Nas has been mastering that better these
He
over the last
has.
few
He
years.
has. Like I went back
because-
and forth on that one too.
Yeah, because before there used to be a bit of a struggle, in with certain types of joints, but it might be a toss between Nas and Biggie. Yeah. As far as rap,
Pun
just
up
the
there
full
too.
rap.
Pun up there too.
Just
Yeah.
a rapper.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And I think Pun had that both dichotomies mastered on that just from
He
Jump
did.
Street.
Fact.
I mean,
Imagine him
Busta,
giving us one more album too.
rap.
You know where he would be ranked at. You know what I'm saying?
Right, Power 800 as well. Whereas Black Rob and Craig Mack, rest in peace to both of them. Absolutely.
People sleep on Pooba
Five
too.
Dog from Tribe.
Pooba's nice as a rapper too.
Oh yeah, Grand Pooba. Yeah. Oh yeah,
Grand
Pooba.
Yeah.
Styles P.
Not Mr. Pro Knot in the building. So that's our OG.
Mr. Pro Knot was good.
You know what I'm saying? He's saying how the F Ice Spice get on there. Facts.
We all wondering the same thing, bro.
That's the other thing too, man. Real talk. Of course, my rapper's gonna be Nas, man. And again, I'm a Jay fan. Come on, I grew up 100% Jay.
Jay's up there too, by the way, on the rap.
Yeah, Jay's up there. No disrespect,
No.
but Nas to me just did that Nipsey Hussle victory lap around everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did.
On the business side too. You know, again, like we gotta tip your hat to this business. And let's be clear, this year, Madison Square Garden, Mass Appeal did the Grammys.
In February.
He just dropped 2 albums this year off of his Mass Appeal.
Yep.
And then he did the Hip Hop 50 Live.
Yep.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
And then also the commercials, Sprite, Hennessy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yep.
I mean, come on, it's not even a game. The other thing I don't see on here too, man, and one of my MCs, man, let's be clear, I'm talking about El Buggy. Where's Miss Lauryn Hill at on this list too?
She Jersey though.
Disrespectful. So this is how you know this
that is true.
This
she
ain't
is
rappers.
New Jersey. She's Jersey.
Okay, I get you, man. Come on, man. But in the video, she was scratching New York though. You know what I'm saying?
That's
she was scratching New York on the video. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, because you got to think, you be talking
about
about Redman, he from Jersey. I mean, it's a lot of dudes from Jersey.
All them cats are from
man.
Newark,
Okay. I'll give you that because Redman ain't on here. I give you that. Okay, I see it. But again, I still got Lauryn Hill is still New York to me. I don't give a damn. But I do see the Mr. Cheeks,
Mr. Cheeks, yeah,
man. You know what I'm saying?
Mr. Cheeks, yeah,
man. Mr. Pro is trying to put Andre on the joint, man. Let's put Andre on
South.
Yeah, let's put Andre on there. You know what I'm saying? This is messing up. Morris, what's goody? What's going on with you, cut?
What's going on with you,
Morris?
What's happening?
Again, like I said, man.
Nikki is 7 though.
The Nikki is 7 is a little sus. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Freddie Fox.
Ooh, Freddie Fox is nice.
Ooh, Freddie Fox.
Hey, this is the thing.
Definitely nice.
Could you say Jay as far as influence? Like the most influential rapper?
Most influential?
Yeah.
He's most influential.
I don't know, because didn't Kane influence him?
To
me, I would go like, I would say like Big, Kane, and your boy Coogee Rap. To me, those are like 3 of the most influential. Definitely,
you gotta throw out Rakim too.
Rakim too. Yep. Rakim too.
Hey man, we may have to like do a fresh out 25 or something, like maybe a 50 joint, maybe fix this joint for Wednesday. Maybe we have to do that, man. Actually get it right.
Leave it to Fresh Out to fix up lists like
everything.
this.
I think we fixed the Billboard one too. Hey man, this thing, DJ Scandalous is going hard in the paint. He's going hard in the paint today.
Look, hold on. Before you read it, let me get my DJ Scando glasses here since he just did the
come on, man. Scandalous is basically saying that. He said he went in. He said, hold on. He said, first of all, I checked Jay-Z's record sales. More than 5 authentic websites say 35 to 45 million worldwide as of January 2023. Now Wikipedia says 144. Come on, man. Which can be edited by anyone. Again, like I said, like we know the game is rigged, son. You know what I'm saying? I think Bebo P said that what's that dude in the you belong to the city when he walked out the office.
What talking about from The Usual Suspects?
That Kaiser Sose. These are Kaiser Sose numbers, man. You know what I'm saying? When he walked out with that limp and he started walking regular and then he walked into the joint with Damon Bull. Come on, man. These are Kaiser Sose numbers, bro.
He did start walking from limp to limp until when that car picked him up.
The car picked him up, man. Come on, man. But again, I think these
Madden
you
over
could
is
go-
still going in. He didn't
Man, go anywhere, yeah.
20
Oh,
people
man.
that should be on it.
man. Yeah, man. Hey,
Facts.
come on, man. You gotta have heavy on that
Indeed
joint.
should be
man.
on there.
What the
Come on,
bumble
dude.
Ross, dog? Someone's what the bumble.
This
what
dude
the
was
Bumble
smashing
Ross is
Nia
heavy
Long
D.
early too, dog.
Hey,
He was
man.
smashing Nia early too.
Heavy
And,
lover,
and shout out
man.
to
Heavy boy
Ime
lover.
Udoka, man, for getting Shorty Doo-Wah back too. You know what I'm saying? He got her back too, and he got that nice contract. Pull out the money, Bebo. Hey man, this thing you can still win even if you're sin. Amen. So I got the chick back. I got my chick back too. Come on, man. Shoot, man. Put some in the collection plate, man. Hit that fresh out hip hop joint. Any last words on this list, man? We have to go back in and fix this joint. But tonight on a Sunday, J Camp Bebo P in the chat. What's you guys' final thoughts on this joint? Shout out to Ime for getting that cheeks back too.
I mean, like Nas said, Nia Long in a cherry thong with the lights on.
Come on.
He said it on that Uchi Wally.
Oh, man.
Come on, man.
Nah, but this list we already
Sue
know
Roger.
is you can throw this in a
Yeah,
Hudson.
we got to fix it.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And let it ride off to the bottom of the ocean with that where the peoples is at. You know what I'm saying? Let that go to the
burn like
bottom.
Usher,
man.
dog. Literally.
Yeah, let it go to the bottom, man. Yeah, but we gonna have to definitely clean this one up.
Yeah.
Iceberg. We're gonna have to clean this joint up, man.
Hey man, but I do give him props for putting Foxy on there. Again, like Foxy, because of a lot of stuff that she had going on, they don't salute her. I love the fact that Kim got some love this weekend.
Right.
Foxy needs to get some too.
Yep.
Over here we got mad love for Foxy, man.
Yes.
Bebo P, what's your final thoughts on this, man, before we get up out of here, man?
Yet again, another periodical that will do anything to try to hodgepodge some real hip hop artists that are legends with some artists of today in order to appease both sides, and it just doesn't work.
Come on, what's good?
A list like this is not going to be ever fully respected, and this isn't on some old man get off my lawn.
Can you get up and grab, please? Thank you.
Yeah, it ain't that Stanley from Friday swag. It's just, hey, look, it's a disrespectful situation to others that deserve to be in the place of those who do not. So, again, leave it to Fresh Out to fix a list.
Fix the bull, man.
Like we usually do.
Like we do
yeah,
about this time.
Yep, like we always do about this time. But yeah,
You grew up on it.
yeah, and salute to CL Smooth too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, CL Smooth. And people forget how dope CL Smooth was.
Oh
Man.
yeah,
You know what I'm
and the
saying?
album,
Come on,
Real
man.
dope.
main ingredient, and
Yeah.
oh man,
Man.
P Rock had some bars too. P Rock, they slept on P Rock.
Oh,
Remember he was in that boat with the little hat on.
I mean, the Soul Brother had him, man. The Soul Brother had him.
Come on, Soul Brother,
wasn't
man.
just
Come
beats.
on, man. It
Yeah,
wasn't just the
beats.
beats, facts, man.
right.
But yeah, J. Rue the Damager, man. Like, come on, man. Like, there's some guys we gotta make a spitter list. You know what I'm saying, from New York.
There you go.
But either or, hey man, we gave y'all 130. We was supposed to be in here for 60 minutes. We gave y'all extra 27, man. Like Friday night, man. Giving y'all the heavy bull. J. Camp, Bebo P, man. Everybody's off summer break. We got both of the OGs in here, man. Showing love. Hey, if y'all like the show, man, hit the Cash App. Hey, man, we getting new cameras. We going hard in the paint. You know what I'm saying? Show some love, man. If you like the show, man, we going to be here Wednesday, 9:30 Eastern. You know how it goes down. J. Camp, Bebo P, take us home.
Yeah, man. Just again, happy birthday to hip hop. It was a great celebration that
It's a
Mass Appeal
celebration.
put on. We certainly hope we get to see this every
MC
year.
New York.
You know what I'm saying? Every year
Yes.
we need to see this, man.
And
But
again and again and again.
man, I enjoyed it. It was
Good.
great talking about it. So, I just want to keep it moving, Bebo P.
Yeah.
And appreciate you folks too for tuning in and
Yeah,
rocking out
man.
with us, and
Yeah,
also
man.
enjoying it just how we did as well, man, and sharing
yeah.
your stories, your
Yeah.
thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Who
Yeah.
you thought did well, plus this list too. This list,
right.
we knew was gonna get some movement on that one. But yeah,
Some
man,
movement.
appreciate y'all, man, for tuning in and
Yeah.
rocking out with us, Bebo P.
Yes, sir. We definitely appreciate y'all for walking with Fresh Out, because there is no Fresh Out without you guys and folks out there to celebrate. As J Camp gave appreciation to the audience for the Hip Hop 50 concert. Shout out and salute to Mass Appeal, Nas, and everybody else on that team for such an epic performance, man, of all parties involved.
Birthday was good.
Happy birthday to hip hop. But at the same time, I do want to add this caveat. Hip hop did not start solely on Sedgwick Avenue. It started in the late 1940s, around about there. And the first song that I saw, the earliest song that you can find on YouTube, is a video called Noah. It's a black and white video from four brothers called the Jubilaires. I might be mispronouncing that, but look up the Jubilaires. They started in the late 1930s, early 40s with that song called Noah. There was a cat rapping the gospel. When you fast forward even to 1968, you'll see or hear a guy named Pigmeat Markham. I think he was a comedian. He's from North Carolina, Durham, North Carolina, with Here Comes the Judge, rapping over a beat in the 60s. So hip hop has been
a rapper Big Pooh too. That's their hometown.
Yeah.
Rhapsody too.
Durham.
Yeah,
absolutely.
On the platform too.
Other than that, salute to Sedgwick Ave and Cindy Campbell, DJ
Cool Herc.
Salute to every legend that has contributed to this art form and still is contributing to this day. Salute to Nas. And again, you and your team with Mass Appeal.
This was a dub this weekend.
It was definitely a dub. Salute to hip hop as a whole. And we're going to catch y'all this coming Wednesday, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time at the world's most dangerous podcast. Once again, fresh out, Iceberg. Land the soul plane, brother.
We'll be here. Hey, man, so if y'all like this show on a Sunday, man, we might do this every other Sunday. Every other Sunday. But again, man, we had to show y'all some love, man, on the weekend.
You grew up on it.
You grew up on it, didn't you? You know what I'm saying? Boy, Bernarski. You know what I'm saying? But salute to everybody, man. Salute to J Cam in the building, man. Again, y'all understand, man. We got fam, we got peoples, we got everybody. But we still coming over here talking about the love of hip-hop, man. It's a family over here. We salute to you. Salute to all the platforms who speak about real hip-hop, too. We love you guys, too. Salute to Scandalous, man, holding it down as well. Check out his podcast, man. He dropping every week, man. The Scandalous Talk, man. Salute over there, too. Got to show some love to him as well. Again, man, J Camp, Bebo P, Iceberg will be here on Wednesday, man. Salute to y'all, man. We love you again. J Camp gonna be on the bars tonight, man. Check out the bars after this joint, man. That's J Camp spitting. If y'all didn't know, if y'all new here, hit the like, subscribe, man. Hit the cash app if you got any bread, man. You got paid Friday. Show some love. You grew up on it.
Ties it off,
50, man. Hip Hop 50. We love y'all, man. Peace.
Peace, man.
Happy birthday, hip hop.
Yes, indeed.
World's most dangerous podcast. We go be in the building with good. It was doing bar for bar. They camp was going down, man. Let's get it.
Good.
Hundo up in the studio. Hundo. We ain't out.
Please wipe your feet. You rocking with FRSHOUT.
Yeah.
FRSHOUT is here, ain't no tiptoeing. The competition running like they Jesse Owens. Please believe, Dookie, this is our moment. We hard in the paint, boy, Kavon Looney. I told Iceberg, please hand the koofy. I'm not a newbie. You will never catch my feet in the bad boy jacuzzi. Stop it. That's that such ish. We live B, we want the real smoke. And be careful, it's kinda cutthroat. The chat going ham, they just might make you get out like no one in the blue notes. Stop it.